I would say the most important thing in learning about falsetto and head voice is basically just learning that that is an unconnected tone and that chest voice is connected, and then you'll need to recognize when your voice is connected or unconnected. That's it. Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. It's Doug. In today's video, what we're actually going to be talking about is the difference between falsetto and head voice. Let's do it. So the reason I'm making this video today is because there are so many definitions floating around the internet, in YouTube videos, blog posts, or even in personal lessons with a teacher. So what I'm going to say right now is that when somebody says falsetto and head voice, to me, and what I really believe everyone is trying to say, is that head voice and falsetto are unconnected tones, and that the only difference between the falsetto and head voice sound is that the falsetto is a very light tone. Hi, my name is Doug. And head voice is just a more powerful, more developed tone. And so I'll do a demonstration of head voice versus falsetto. Don't leave me high, don't leave me dry. That really, really light tone. It's really breathy. The difference between falsetto and what I'm going to demonstrate now, head voice, is this. It's much more developed and more powerful. Don't leave me high, don't leave me dry. So now that I've very simply defined the difference between head voice and falsetto, the definition that most people are trying to talk about on the internet right now, I'll just show you why that's relevant to singing. So I'll just say this quickly, and I won't brush on it too much because I don't want to confuse you, but falsetto and head voice are both unconnected tones. Unconnected sounds in the voice. Now, the connected tones are chest voice. The chords are coming together and it's not unbroken. The reason why this is relevant is because you need to be very cautious when you are doing your scales so that you know whether you are connected or unconnected. Remember, unconnected, falsetto head voice, connected means chest. So I've got my guitar, and I'm actually going to demonstrate for you now the difference between a connected tone and an unconnected tone, falsetto head voice, at the top of the range. So, we're going to start here. I'll just do it by myself first, and then you can follow along in a minute. La. Do you hear the high note? It's connected. La. It's completely smooth in the transition from the low note to the bottom note. La. 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 And this is what I want you to be very wary of. Notes like this one specifically. It's okay if you're a male or female. You can both follow along to this. I want you to make this sound and see if you can do it in the way that I'm doing it. 4 notes all connected without going to an unconnected tone. Head voice or falsetto at the top. La. What I've noticed in a lot of vocal students in general, and a lot of people trying to learn how to sing, is that they get very confused about whether their tone is connected, chest voice, or unconnected, falsetto or head voice. So we're going to do the scale again with you following along, and I want you to pay very, very close attention on whether or not you are staying connected or if you're unconnecting. And I'll tell you why this is so crucial in a minute. So try and connect it. La. Now try and make it unconnected at the top. La. Can you do that? Connected, then unconnected. La. La. I hope you can hear the difference. La. Unconnected now. La. The reason why I want you to be very, very aware of this is because you are going to need to know the difference between a connected and unconnected tone in your voice. So it's really not about whether it's in falsetto or head voice. The way we should be thinking about it is whether it's connected or unconnected, because those are really the only two sounds that we can make in the voice. It's either a connected mixed voice, chest voice, la, or it's unconnected. La. The reason why it is so crucial for you to know whether you're singing in an unconnected or a connected tone in the scale is because the scales lean directly over to singing. It carries over 100%. So say you were singing a melody which went and that you got that high note and you put it in the scale. La, and you did an unconnected tone at the top. And you kept practicing with that. La, la, not knowing that that was an unconnected tone. Unfortunately, you would never be able to sing the melody. You would have to practice it in a connected chesty sound. La, and then finally you'd be able to sing I would throw it all away in chest voice. If you were practicing in an unconnected tone in the scales, you would never be able to carry that over into chest voice, which is, you know, how we sing most songs. So I would say the most important thing in learning about falsetto and head voice is basically just learning that that is an unconnected tone and that chest voice is connected, and then you'll need to recognize when your voice is connected or unconnected. That's it. I just want to add that it is very easy to get confused when doing this, because you can also take a connected tone very lightly up. La. Did you hear a difference between la and la? One of them is connected and one of them is unconnected. La, that's connected and this is unconnected. La, but there is a small break. Do you hear that? There's a little break. That's where a lot of the confusion lies, because even though you're in a connected tone, you can still make it light. So just to wrap it up, in a connected tone, you can take that up, that's chest voice, but it can still be light. The head voice and falsetto, the thing that distinguishes them from the connected voice, is just the fact that they are unconnected sounds. So with that said, I'll wrap the video up here. If you're still interested in knowing what the older definition of head voice is, leave me a comment and I'll reply to it down below in text. I just didn't want to share it in this video because I felt like it might confuse a lot of people. Anyway, I'll talk to you soon. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't already, and you can leave me a comment on whatever you'd like. So, I'll see you soon.